Welcome to Entertainment with Les. Today I'll share with you top 10 celebrity couple fights caught on camera in public. Number 10. Charles Saatchi and Nigella Lawson. A photographer who happened upon celebrity chef witnessed the couple's fight. Nigella Lawson is being choked by her own husband, Britain's most prominent figure, Mr. Charles Saatchi. The incident occurred on her birthday. The photographer, who only went by the name Jean-Paul, told Vanity Fair in 2013 that when Charles grabbed his wife's throat, quote, "It was so violent with such force that her head snapped backward." The story blew up in the tabloids and actually served to open up a much-needed conversation about domestic violence. Their relationship was clearly not perfect. However, the intense controversy that the incident sparked was enough to tear them apart forever. That same year, Charles filed for divorce from Nigella after 10 years of marriage. Funnily enough, he later told the Daily Mail that putting his hands on her throat was merely a gesture and that no pressure was applied to her. Yeah, right. Number 9. Kris Humphries and Kim Kardashian. Their 72-day marriage had clearly shown signs of impending dissolution. Kim divorced Kris on day 68, just a few days before. While out on a dinner date in Hollywood, the couple was seen arguing in their car. The newlywed couple was photographed walking back to Kim's car after dinner, which was clearly visible. Kris looked fed up, and Kim was giving her new husband a hard time. As the argument heated up, she gave him the death stare while yelling and waving her hands. This public brawl indicated that their relationship was in trouble. Kim filed for divorce and had her marriage annulled in Los Angeles the same year. According to the New York Times, Kim only married him to boost ratings on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The best part was that Kris requested a $7 million divorce settlement from his ex-wife. He threatened to put her through a humiliating public trial. However, the NBA star ended up walking away with nothing. Number 8. Evan Peters and Emma Roberts. The American Horror Story actors first met on the set of Adult World in 2012, and they have been friends ever since. Since then, the two have shared more drama than some of Hollywood's biggest blockbusters. Toxic is an understatement. We're talking about at least 3 breakups and the removal of all social media traces of each other early on in their relationship. According to TMZ, the two got into a heated argument. While staying at a hotel in Montreal, both stars became physical when police arrived. Police were called after Peters was discovered with a bloody nose and bite marks on his body. Emma was taken into custody and arrested for domestic violence. Her ex-boyfriend, however, decided not to press charges, and they were reunited a few hours later. What's even stranger is that photos of Emma clinging to Evan while sobbing into his arms were circulated online a few days after the fight. The paparazzi were even able to photograph it. The incident was murky because the two were hugging each other and Emma was visibly upset the entire time. However, many people have labeled it as straight-up domestic violence. Number 7. Cassandra Jean Amell and Stephen Amell. The couple had been married since 2012, and everything appeared to be going well until it didn't work out when the star of the CW's Arrow and his wife got into an altercation on a Delta flight from Austin to Los Angeles, forcing the actor to be forcibly removed from the plane. Stephen was reportedly screaming at Cassandra and appeared to be intoxicated while they were seated on the plane. When a flight attendant repeatedly asked him to calm down. When the fight had reached a breaking point, an air marshal and 3 flight attendants who worked together to get him had to restrain and remove the actor. With the incident made public, his wife did not accompany him off the plane and instead chose to remain on board. Stephen took to Twitter to try to explain everything and claimed that his emotions got the best of him. "My wife and I got into an argument because he got the better of him. I was asked to lower my voice, which I did about 10 minutes later. I was asked to exit the plane and did so right away. I was not forcibly removed because the entire situation was absurd. Because if it took 4 people to get him off the plane, something about his story doesn't add up." Number 6. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt before their divorce. Their marriage was clearly strained, as The Sun reported the same year Jolie filed for divorce. Onlookers told a magazine that both were seen having a major public spat in Legoland. Stars were stern-faced and not happy, and photos from the incident show Brad actually grabbing Angelina's arm as she pulls away and appears to yell at him. The couple divorced in 2016, citing irreconcilable differences. According to the Daily Mail, the actors are learning to co-parent their 6 children after years of custody battles and child support drama. Brad has even been seen paying visits to Angelina's home to spend time with his children. So it appears that they have reconciled. Number 5. Rihanna and Hassan Jameel appeared to be a former couple. They were perfect for each other after rumors circulated that the two were engaged in 2017, despite keeping their relationship very private and not posting many photos together on social media. Photos of the two on a trip to Mexico in 2018 surfaced, leaving many fans wondering if they were done for good. The paparazzi captured photos of Rihanna screaming at her ex-billionaire boyfriend and angrily pointing her finger at him while they were poolside. What's interesting about the photos is that, in comparison to Rihanna, Jameel appeared very calm and almost passive in the argument that caused the whole thing to go viral. Because of all the noise online, the singer took to Instagram and posted a meme of a female lion roaring at a male lion with the caption quote, "When you think you know more about soccer #World Cup 2018, but despite her sense of humor about the fight, the couple ended up splitting up in 2020 because their lives were allegedly too different and it was too difficult to maintain a relationship. Number 4. Jennifer Lawrence and Nicholas Hoult. When they first met on the set of the X-Men film series, the couple fell in love and became co-stars. Jennifer played Mystique, while Nicholas played Beast. Everything seemed to be going well for the couple until they abruptly ended their nearly 5-year relationship in 2014. They did, however, have a very public fight when they were once spotted. According to reports, they were arguing over dinner. When the former couple started getting into it, they were at a restaurant together. According to witnesses, the actress was upset about something and even threw her hands in the air at one point. Nicholas apparently became agitated and began yelling at her. Jennifer had apparently had enough of him and burst into tears as he stormed out of the restaurant. It was a mess, but it's great that the former couple has since moved on with their respective partners. Number 3. Lauren Silverman and Simon Cowell. This was not just one tense battle. However, the lid was really blown off the couple's relationship problems when paparazzi captured photos of them having a tense argument while walking with their son in March last year. According to The Sun, passers-by noticed that the X Factor judge had a thunderous face and that their arguing was so loud that almost everyone could hear them. Lauren became irritated and had to walk away from Simon while the former, the American Idol judge, decided to cross the street and walk the rest of the way on the other side of the street to put some distance between them. However, this was not the pit's first public brawl. In fact, it occurred in 2013. Inside a car in New York City, the couple was seen yelling at each other. They were even photographed in the midst of a fight, while sitting in the back of a spoo in broad daylight with their windows down. Simon's hands were in the air, and Lauren appeared to be crying. I guess it just goes to show that celebrities are just regular people. Number 2. Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Yes, I'm about to discuss the infamous sushi fight that the paparazzi witnessed in 2016. According to the photos, the power couple is dining at a sushi park restaurant in La, which emerged online. We can tell they were really into it because it showed them having anything but a nice sushi date. Beyoncé was yelling and waving her finger at Jay-Z as he appeared. He was completely engrossed in his phone the entire time. They say it's impolite to use your phone at dinner, but it's even worse. He just doesn't seem to be paying attention to her. The truth is, we'll never know what sparked the public debate. However, this was not their first intense fight. It occurred 2 years after the bizarre elevator fight between Jay-Z and Beyoncé's sister Solange at the 2014 Met Gala. In an elevator, she attacked him by punching and kicking him, forcing the bodyguards to restrain her. It was extremely amusing, because Beyoncé was just standing there watching everything happen. The 3 artists did issue a joint statement about the incident, which can be found here. They both apologized to each other, and we've moved on as a family. Number 1. Shia LaBeouf and Mia Goth are fans of the controversial actor. Shia LaBeouf has had some very bad luck. Recent allegations have been leveled against him. However, this fight was so bizarre that it deserves to be included on the list of the actor and his former longtime girlfriend Mia Goth, who recently starred in the horror film. In 2015, X got into a heated argument in Germany, which was all caught on video. The street argument became so heated that a few locals had to step in. Quote from Shire was heard. "I don't want to make contact with a woman. I don't want to hit a woman, but I'm being pushed to do so." He then got into a random person's car and asked them to drive him to the airport. Later, he told that same person that if he had stayed, he would have killed her. They appeared to have reconciled after the fight and even married in Las Vegas in 2016, only to divorce 2 years later. People magazine reported in 2020 that the couple was spotted together wearing wedding rings, implying that the relationship was complicated. They finally split up because they appear to be extremely toxic when combined. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel. And thanks for watching.